Good morning, traders. Michael Sabo here with MF Global, coming to you here on Wednesday, October 12th, bringing you some opening commentary here in the crude oil market. First off, let's do a recap here. Yesterday, November crude. Price action again, extending here just a little further here on the upside. We've seen a pretty big run here, as we've talked about here, from those recent lows that we saw beginning of October to where we're at. Got about $11 run out of that market. Pretty impressive. Look at the equities market. Big run there, S&P 500. We've really seen these markets pushing here to the upside. Yesterday's highs, we got up to 86.64. Although you take a look at that price action, while equities were trying to push a little higher there yesterday and did manage to, crude was nudging up there. But really in the short term, I think crude is overbought. You've heard me mention that. I'm a long-term bull here in the energy markets, but short term here right now, I think we're pretty overbought. I think we could see some money coming out of this market. So if you've enjoyed this ride up, I strongly suggest you try to do something to protect some of those profits in there, or think about taking them off the table. So I do think you could see some pullbacks in here soon. Yesterday you did have Slovakia. They voted there, and they voted a no vote there. Thought maybe we might see a little bit, commotion in the market here, possibly a little profit taking. It kind of started that way last night, and we saw our own equities markets turn and actually come in making new highs here. Crude prices pushing up a little bit here, but couldn't take out yesterday's highs. So far, the highs today that we're seeing are 86.59. So we've got basically, you look at this range that we've got established so far here today, it's an inside day right now. We'll see if that holds true or not here for the remainder of the day, but so far this morning, that's what we've got. Call me, I'll tell you more about how to trade those inside days though, if this ends up being one. I think what you might have here is a situation setting up here where you might see a little bit of some rolling over action. Clearly the momentum of the market, I think as of right now, is starting to slow. That was evidenced here by yesterday, and I think so far again here today. I think you could target this market here to a pullback here, coming in probably about the 83.5 area. It's kind of where I'm looking to target this thing at here. Then we might start reconsolidating down there. Right now, you look at today's action here, dollar's a bit weaker. You do have, though, as I mentioned here, the equities market seems to be a touch firmer, but I think that's a little overbought too. The DOE numbers, which will be coming out a day later, normally come out every Wednesday, Monday being a holiday, so we're looking for those numbers here tomorrow. Right now, we're looking at them to be about unchanged, but tune in tomorrow. I'll be sure to give you, see if that number's changed there at all. So we'll kind of watch and see what that might do here to the market. In addition, here taking a look at the complex here, you've got the RBOB there. We're trading around 274.87, up around 11. The heat 292.11, up about 170 there. So slightly firmer there. Nat gas caught a pretty good bid yesterday. We're trading around 360.20. Currently, we're off just a little bit here, about 1 to 2 cents here, but did catch a little bit of a bid there. And I've got some ideas for that nat gas market as well. I think there could be a great value play in there. So call me on the trade desk. I'll be more than happy to go over that with you. The number to that trade desk here is 1-800-798-7671. And of course, remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results, and the risk of loss does exist in futures trading.